Welcome to our executive interview series at AITalks presented by AIScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Manny Medrano, Director, Cyber Monitoring and Operations at the Bureau of Diplomatic Security for the Department of State. Manny, thank you as always for joining us.
No, thank you for having me.
One of the places I wanted to start was, how has the use of AI in government services evolved in the past year, maybe specifically in the State Department, and what are the significant changes that you've observed?
Well, I think AI has evolved dramatically. I also think that this is probably one of the fastest adoption of a new technology capability that we have seen in the federal government. I think at first some people may be a little bit, I would say, shy about the technology because it's something new. And in terms of cybersecurity, which is what I lead, it's definitely an area where I see it as twofold, which is learning more about the AI capabilities that threat actors may use against us, right, for our defensive capabilities, and then also how do we augment, right, those capabilities to help our analysts do and focus on what's most important for the mission. One of the, I would call it, I think for me, AI, right, is nothing. I think we sometimes focus a lot on overthinking AI, but it's, if we step back a little bit and look at the common sense of it, right, it's been around for a while. What's different right now, right, is that we live in a data world, right, where we have a lot of data, and there's just no humanly way possible to analyze all that data right now. So we do need those capabilities, but you still need the human factor. At the State Department, we have definitely have taken an aggressive push with AI, and we did create our own internal state chat that we are all using right now across the State Department, including my office. We right now use it just to kind of give us some quick analysis and also outputs of some of the data that we capture. Where I want to go to is next is to then have all the log data that we ingest from the network, from our systems, from our applications, and now leverage AI to not just give us the quick false positive information, but also more into like what is malicious? How is the pattern aligned with other activity that we've seen across the department to help us respond faster, and so that way we can recover.
And then next, what would you say have been the biggest challenges in implementing AI for government services since, let's just say, last year? And how are you and your team and your organization approaching those?
So I think with any technology adoption, there's challenges. And for me, I think that one huge area right here, right, is definitely it's a culture shift. And also the understanding and having that communications with the team that AI is not coming to replace all of us. What AI is going to do, right, is more like a personal assistant. That's the way I imagine this. And what we're doing right now is we are embracing artificial intelligence, and for us, we have to make sure that we are learning the cyber threats against AI, how I said earlier, and also look at protecting the systems that run the AI algorithms, right, and the large language models that support our mission. And then third, also use those large language models for our own capabilities within our Security Operations Center. And what I envision, what I call the future of the SOC for us right now is to the point where we need to be able to ingest all the data that we have, analyze the data, visualize the data, and then make risk-based decisions or recommend to leadership those risk-based decisions. And that means that I envision having like a SOC analyst, right, next to their AI assistant, right, that will actually be able to give them within seconds or minutes all of the data regarding, let's say, one indicator of compromise. That would be a huge shift of how we do security operations as well. And then also not just the SOC analyst, but also going down to like a system owner as well, or an information system security officer, just giving them the right information that is analyzed, reportable, ready for them to take the action, instead of spending hours coming up with that information. So I would say that AI is definitely something different. I don't think it's a totally different technology. I think it's been around for a while. The difference is that it is now more accessible, right? And we do have more computing power to make that reality happen.
Absolutely. Well, Manny Medrano, thank you for taking a few minutes to share your perspectives and your insights on how AI is evolving at the State Department.
Definitely. Thank you.
Terrific. Thank you.